Sukuna's black box is an insanely powerful technique which we don't know about. So let's talk about that. Sukuna is quite powerful, and that is something we knew from the very beginning. Given that he was called the king of curses, his curse technique of hacking and slashing his enemies was always incredibly overpowered. However, there is more to Sukuna than just that. In fact, one of the most incredible abilities that Sukuna possesses come through his black box, much of which remains to be a mystery to this day even after 253 chapters. In this video, we will discuss about Sukuna's black box and why he possesses two different curse techniques. Sukuna's curse technique. Sukuna's curse technique remains unknown, which is surprising because telling your enemy about it usually makes it stronger. However, Sukuna's confidence in his skill is evident as he has never revealed it in the story. Despite this, we know much about his technique. Sukuna can unleash powerful slashes like Dismantle and Cleave, which can tear enemies apart. Dismantle is a standard long-range slash that Sukuna uses against all enemies. In contrast, Cleave's strength varies based on the toughness of the opponent and the amount of cursed energy Sukuna channels into it. Both techniques are highly effective, slicing enemies into pieces. Both these techniques reach their peak when Sukuna deploy Malevolent Shrine, his domain expansion. As an open domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine enables Sukuna to unleash unmatched destruction. Now Sukuna's third and most dangerous and formidable ability is the World Splitting Slash, aka World Slash, which awakened during his battle against Gojo. To overcome Gojo's infinity, Sukuna studied Mahuraga and learned how to bypass it using this technique. With it, he can extend its reach from one person to entire world, slicing through anything and everything in his path. These skills alone make Sukuna's curse technique incredibly powerful, among the strongest seen in the story so far. Yet, Sukuna's power extends beyond this. In short, he is still holding back, and we can expect to see more about his hidden powers in upcoming chapters. Now let's move to the important topic, Sukuna's second curse technique, Black Box. Surprisingly, Sukuna is not just about slashing and hacking. He might have a completely different curse technique. This was hinted at during the Shibuya incident when it was revealed that Sukuna can use a special black box. He used it in his fight against Jogo, who had these intense disaster flames. Sukuna straight up asked to use Jogo's own flames in their battle, but get this, when Sukuna activated his black box by saying open or fuga, he unleashed flames even stronger than Jogo's. He crafted this massive fire arrow and totally roasted Jogo, who thought he was the flame master. Turns out he could not handle Sukuna's black box power technique. Sukuna did not just use the black box once, he tapped into its power again during his fight against Mahuraga. Seeing that his usual techniques were not cutting against the divine general, he decided to end things with one big move. So he unleashed Fuga, the fire arrow only accessible to him through black box. And guess what? It totally took down Mahuraga in one shot. That's got to make it one of Sukuna's top tier techniques, right? Now the question is, how does Sukuna possesses two curse techniques? It seems Sukuna has two curse technique up his sleeve, his usual one and the one he accesses through the black box. How he can wield both and what the black box really is remains a mystery. There seems to be conditions limiting when he can use this power, which explains why he has not busted it out in the culling game, in his battle with Gojo or in all other fights. If Sukuna could unleash the flame arrow from the black box to incinerate his enemies, he probably would have already done it. The fact that he has not used it again might be because there is some specific conditions required for him to use this power. Before Sukuna's story wraps up, we will likely get an explanation about the black box and the fire arrow. One popular theory suggests that Sukuna might actually be a conjoined twin. If he could have another body that he either ate or absorbed, it could explain why he has this ability only accessible through the black box. Right now, it is just an speculation. Hopefully, Gege will unravel these mysteries for us in the upcoming chapters. For now, Sukuna keeps defeating sorcerers left and right, proving why he is considered the strongest ever. As he faces tougher challenges, he might have to tap into the power of the black box and possibly unleash the flaming arrow once more. Let's see what we will get in the upcoming chapter 254. Will Kusakabe be able to pull off something? Or the King of Curses once again reign supreme? What are your predictions for the next chapter? Let me know in comments. That's it for now. Until then, peace. Or maybe not.
誰だっけ